As we look at the Advent story and the few chapters that it's covered in the Gospels, we find an angel giving one message 4 different times to 4 different people. The first time this angel gives the message, it's in Luke chapter 1, verse 13. He appears to a priest named Zacharias, and he begins with these words: "Do not be afraid, Zacharias, for your prayer is heard." The second time this angel appears and has a message to give, it's to a young woman named Mary, and he's going to tell her that she's going to be the mother of the Lord. But he begins with these words: "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God." Then Mary shares this good news with her future husband Joseph, and he doesn't know what to think of it. So, while he's trying to figure that out, what he's going to do with her and how he's going to take care of it, the angel comes to him in a dream, and this is how he starts the message: "Joseph, son of David, do not be afraid to take to you Mary, your wife." The next time the angel appears is in Luke chapter 2. This time to a group of shepherds abiding in the hills, taking care of their sheep. He scares the wits out of them, so before he gives them the good news, he gives these words in Luke chapter 2, verse 10, "Do not be afraid, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy." 4 different times the message is given: do not be afraid, do not be afraid, do not be afraid. God has that message for us. There's a lot we could be afraid of: natural disasters, economic disasters, social disasters, family disasters, disasters of every type and shape and magnitude. If we let ourselves get taken up by them, we would always be living in fear. But God doesn't want us to live in fear. He gives us Himself, and as He does, He says, "Do not be afraid. I will never leave you or forsake you. I am with you always, even unto the end of the earth. I'm coming to save you soon. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid." God's love will never be taken away. The Apostle Paul says that nothing, neither height nor depth nor any other created thing, can separate us from the love of God. It's a perfect love, and Paul goes on to say that perfect love casts out fear. So don't be afraid. I'm John Claiborne, pastor for the Seventh-day Adventist Church in Bethel, Connecticut, and I would like to thank you for listening to this message, and I'd like to invite you to come down to the Danbury Bethel Seventh-day Adventist Church and take in a Sabbath morning services with us. That's Saturday morning. We start our Bible study classes at 9:30, and we have a family worship service where we sing praises, and we open the Word, and we study from it, and we join our hearts together in prayer, and that service starts at 11 o'clock. I'd like to invite you for both of them. There's something for everybody, and I'm sure that you would be welcomed and that you would enjoy the services and be blessed to your heart as we seek to find the peace that God has to offer us every single day, and that special Sabbath blessing He gives as we come together to worship Him. But whether you're able to come this Sabbath or one not too far down the road, I'd like to thank you for visiting our website and listening to this little message. May God richly bless you.